Hello, I'm Raf, and this is How to Self-Learn Music Production, Episode 1. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. I'm Raf. I'm studying music technology at the Montfort University in Leicester, in UK. For the past year, I was interested how you can self-learn music production. I found that starting learning music production, self-learning basically, is not very easy. And there is many different videos that can mislead you. That's why I decided to begin my study on how to self-learn music production. So the first thing I want to point out is the motivation. As pretty much with everything, motivation plays a key role. So how to stay motivated? I can't tell you the golden rule. That's something you need to figure out yourself. But what worked for me was the amount of new information that was there. I was constantly curious about new things. When I watched one video, there was some information that I found interesting, so I dig for more. And then during my initial research, I found new things that kept me even more interested. And when I learned all those things, at the end of the day, I sat down, I opened up my DAW, and I tried different things that I learned this day. So that was my motivation, to be honest. That was I knew that if I start now and I learn some new things, I discover some new ideas, and then I sit down at the end of the day and explore those ideas, try them out. That was something that kept me going. I felt like this end of the day is some sort of reward for me for exploring the stuff, if you know what I mean. So yeah, definitely go there, look for some information and try them out. Sometimes when I couldn't find more information, what helped me there as well was thinking about the bigger picture. So I was not thinking, oh, I can do it today. I was more like, okay, I can do it today, and that's okay because I'm learning. But what will be nice if I see myself a year from now or 2 years from now, and I'll be some sort of expert in that range. So if there was something I was learning about and I didn't know about it, it's like, okay, maybe I don't need to learn it now. Maybe it'll come later. Or if not, maybe it's not important at all. So that's the things you need to consider when you're learning. It's not bad to learn about the same thing a few times, because if you think about it, when you're going to when you're in the primary school and you're learning all the different subjects, and if you think about it, you learn the same things, the same concepts from different people. And if you are learning from different people, you can confront your knowledge. So if you learn something on math, and then you go to the physics, and you got this math idea in your head, and you talk or you listen from your physics teacher about the same concept but from a different angle, it helps you anchor this knowledge, and then you'll learn better, to be honest, because you remember those things because it's anchored somewhere in you. So that's something you'll remember probably for a long time. Confront your ideas and try things. That's 2 main tips I can give you now. What's also important is patience. As you're going to try those things and confront your ideas, it may get you frustrated about it because you're learning the same thing all over again, because you're trying the same things all over again, and you're not feeling like you're progressing. But trust me, doing something, whatever it is, just doing it for another time, it's keep progressing. It's progress. Because if you think about cooking, for example, if you cook dish for the first time, it doesn't matter how it's gonna end up, but the journey you'll do, the recipe you'll do, you may think about it as a nightmare because you're doing it for the first time. You don't know the steps, so you need to do it slowly and think about all the steps, think about the strategy. But if you're doing the same dish for the 100th time, you know what to do. You go into the kitchen, you pop everything, and everything is firing up, and then you don't need to even control it because you know what's going on everywhere. So even doing the same thing so many times, that's the progress as well. So the patience is really important. I found curiosity very important in my journey. I found that doing that looking for knowledge kept me motivated because I was so curious about it. I wanted to learn it. So yeah, be curious about it. Be curious about your study, be patient about it, and stay motivated.